left-hand side. The Rangers, Carol Vadnais anchoring the right side of the defense. Dave Maloney on the left, and we are ready to go. Watson at the blue line. Knocked behind him. Here comes Hedberg into the corner. Pratt is out very quickly. Number 7 is Farmer. Back into center zone. Maloney to the puck to Vadnais. Hedberg comes back to help out. There's Clark in there as usual. Watson comes in. Clark takes a hard bump against the board. They're going to start in a hurry. Watson shoves off Nilsson.
Jim, Bobby Clark was very fortunate. Watson, his teammate's stick went right into his face, and he just pulled away in time.
Now, that's the way these games generally are, but not this early.
Didn't seem like there was any reason for it at that particular time. That most of these teams are up to this one.
That was a perfect sign of exactly how up they were, indeed. Okay, the face-off in the Rangers' end. Off to the right side of Wayne Thomas. Doug Sotar, the reserve goaltender for the Rangers this afternoon.
Sitting out for the Rangers is Vickers, Deblois, and Cross, the injured freshman.
On the face-off, free puck. Comes out to Watson. His pass around the turn. Dave Maloney back forward. Farmer takes it away, puts it in front. The shot is blocked by Nilsson coming back. Good defensive play by Nilsson. Hedberg sneaking down the right side. The pass is behind him, and Watson picks it off. Bill Barber, number 7. Clark tries to sneak through. Good defense by Vadnais. Vadnais to Nilsson, and Nilsson will get in with Hickey. Nilsson's pass is to a blind spot where Barber picks it off and sends it back. Intercept, but not in time. It's across the blue line, offside.
Nielsen passed to a spot expecting Hedberg to be there. The Russians play the game that way. They pass to an area, and usually they're there. That hand you hear is not for Esposito.
Bill Esposito out in center zone. He'll have Donnie Murdoch on his right side.
Kelly, Gorence, and Bridgman. This has been the hot line for the Philadelphia Flyers lately.
Of course, Don Maloney is wearing the left wing colors this afternoon. On this line, they work well together. Esposito back with Kelly right on his tail. Esposito sends one by Dorrance back into the Flyers end behind the goal line. Daly has the puck there. Soft pass out off the sideboards meant for Kelly, and Kelly does clear into center zone. Mike McEwen trying to hold the puck away. Tom Gorence, number 22, has made a difference in this Flyer team. He's playing well. Good forechecking by the Rangers, Maloney. Flyers being pinned in. Shot by McEwen. Save. First shot on goal of the game. Hard check by DuPont. Maloney stands his ground. This is Daly coming up with the puck. Mel Bridgman, number 10. Intercept again by McEwen. He lifts it into center zone. Daly tried to pick it off and could not. This is Bridgman. Don Murdoch pursuing deeply. Espo to the red line. A lot of puck movement very quickly in the afternoon. Behind the goal line, icing could be called here with 18:02 to go.
And the face-off will be brought back into the Ranger zone. This time to the right of Wayne Thomas.
Word on Ron Gressel, we have received no late word. He unfortunately had some trouble getting out and getting back to New York for a thorough examination. The preliminary examination showed a shoulder sprain, much better certainly than anybody could have hoped for.
The estimate now is 10 days to 2 weeks, and the Rangers certainly will miss Ron Gressner. They're going with 5 defensemen.
Play is in the Rangers' end. Vadnais got it. It is a painful injury that Gressner's got, but if it's no worse than that, he will be back relatively soon. Duguay almost had that one onside. Came across 2 lines, though, to take the pass.
Dave Parrish threw the puck from his zone across the blue line, across the red line, and Duguay out front. Duguay will try to get behind the defenseman, and quite often in a hockey game, he does get behind the opposition's defense.
Face-off is across the Ranger line. Somebody in motion. They'll do it again. Don't forget, this is the ski cap night at Madison Square Garden. You want to go see the Knicks Cavaliers game? Anybody 14 years of age or younger, come away with the Knicks ski cap. Boy, the weather's been perfect for that giveaway.
I gave the one back I had.
I wore it yesterday and left it home. Hoyt has got the puck. Bouncing puck save. Almost deflected in. Barish under attack as he comes out. captures the puck himself. Rick McLeish with some good play, but Parrish came back and took it away from him again. Rick Lapointe drops it back to Holmgren. This is Lapointe. Holmgren takes a tough check from Pierre Platt, lost the puck. This is McLeish again. 17 minutes, 13 seconds to go. First period, there is no score. Platt with Ben Wilson knocking it away in front of the Ranger net. Pass up to Duguay. Ronnie gives it away in his own end. McLeish, I thought, brought it out, did not. Knocked down, and the Rangers trying to clear, cannot. Lapointe got a shot on the screen. Backs away from the check like a good goal. On a quick shot by Hoyter. Shot toward the net. Stopped out in front. Rangers with their first difficulty of the afternoon. Hoyter came in with a high check on Vadnais. Missed most of it as Vadnais sneaked away.
Hoyter left all alone in the slot. He had the best scoring opportunity so far.
Holmgren trying to break in. The Flyers are on a change, and Hoyter goes to Holmgren goes to the bench. Rangers also changing. Talavas just on the ice, tips it ahead. Eddie Johnstone working right wing, tries to go after the puck. Mario Marois, left-hand side to Platt. Hard check by Daly. Platt is ridden off the puck. Back to center zone. There's a break in the action with the score. Flyers nothing, Rangers nothing. Eddie Johnstone still carries a heavy grudge against Dave Hoyter, who he thought took a sucker shot at him up here one time last year. 2 years ago. He wants to get him. This is Daly behind the goal line. Out in front. Kick save wide right side. This is Dave Maloney. Double team behind the net. Is knocked away by Davidson himself. Talavas is back. Kept in play by Daly. Rangers having difficulty moving out of their own end. Daly and Tapiu collided heavy at the blue line. Tapiu coming back. Spins his man around. Marois plays it off the sideboard. Rangers having trouble getting organized in their own end. Flyers still have possession. Back to Watson. His pass goes in deep. Out in front, there's a stick duel going on. High sticks are up. Hill was there along with Dave Maloney. The whistle blows. There's a break in the action with the score. Rangers nothing, Flyers nothing.
This winter, Eastern has a warm spot just for you. So take hold of each other in the sun, in the Bahamas, Puerto Rico in the Caribbean, in Mexico, Miami, and another world. With over 300 vacations and our Super Saver fares, we've got a warm spot just for you. We have to
The Philadelphia Flyers will have the first power play of this hockey game as a result of Dave Maloney going in for elbowing Al Hill. Dave Maloney protecting in front of the net, trying to move Al Hill, brought his elbows up a little bit too high. There you see Captain Dave in the penalty box. The Flyers power play, they have scored 43 and 167. The Rangers have allowed 46 and 205.
There is some discussion, I believe, about the clock. They're checking now. Shows 15 minutes and 35 seconds, which is exactly what it should have showed with a penalty called at 4:25. We have had no announcement so far as to what the problem might be. The Ranger penalty is not posted up there yet. Maybe that's what the problem is, Bill. Maybe they can't get it to function.
They know they've got Maloney in there. Shots on goal so far. Philadelphia Flyers 2, New York Rangers 1.
I think that's what the problem is. They have not been able to post the Maloney penalty. A little bit difficult for the teams to keep track any other way unless it's up there on that board.
What they usually do in a case like that, Jim, they get down to the 30 seconds and start doing it every 10 seconds down to about 5 and then count it off. I've seen that done, and it's very effective.
Rangers skating now 4 against 5. Clark gets it back to the point. Clark has the puck in the middle. Poke check. And coming out, Hedberg was tripped by Clark. No penalty call. Here's Bobber. Ben Wilson, number 3. Hedberg is out along with Nilsson. Parrish and Vadnais. McLeish going in deep. Barber's in front. Barber waiting behind the goal line. This is McLeish being tied up along the sideboard. And there's a whistle. Barber came to join the party a little late. No score.
Brian Lewis not taking any chances. He's blowing the whistle fast in the corner. If I was, he might be doing the same thing. The fuses in this hockey game are very, very short. Flyers power play, 26%.
Leon Stickle has the puck. Lines waiting to drop it. It does. And the puck is up for grabs. Comes back to Barber, left point. Over to the right point. Wilson's there. Wilson sends it to the slot. Cleared beautifully by Parrish. Flyers anticipated that pass, stood his ground, and picked it off.
It is Vadnais and Parrish on the back line.
Barber moves the puck ahead to Bobby Clark across the red line. On the right-hand side to Leach. Leach's pass. The Grayson shot. Just wide. He might have got a piece of it. This is Wilson passing in deep. Thomas slows down the puck. Vadnais plays the turn but cannot clear. Ben Wilson keeps it in deep to Leach. This is Clark going at it with Vadnais. Vadnais pass out, goes short Fires. Referee's in the middle. Clark has the puck. Clark trying to put it in front. Near the side and cleared nicely by Vadnais. 1 minute to go on the power play.
The Rangers make a change. Califas and Pierre Plante come out.
Pass over to Kelly. Kelly comes down across the blue line. Kelly's wrist shot is high. Plante turns around. Comes back out to Barber. Left point. In a crowd. Stick. Oh, the broken stick. It went in.
Barber's shot broke his teammate's stick up front. So it's a power play goal for the Philadelphia Flyers. And you see the puck going by the right side of Thomas.
Vadnais had a broken stick on the play. It could have hit bad stick and gone in at that crazy angle.
So there was 14-11 to go in this first period. It is 1-0 Philadelphia. And once again, the Rangers have an uphill battle.
Flyers goal scored by number 7, Bill Barber. Unassisted. The time of 5 minutes.
Notice Barber's goal unassisted off Vadnais' stick in 5 minutes and 49 seconds as Vadnais' stick broke. And the puck dribbled through. Power play goal. 5:49, the time of that goal. Rangers trailing now, the Philadelphia Flyers. Don Maloney drops it back. Marois up ahead. This is Esposito. Bill plays the sideboard. Murdoch and Kelly are each other's checks. That ought to be an interesting one. Center zone. LaPointe knocks it down. Comes out toward McEwen. Mike McEwen behind his own net to Marois. Rangers down by a goal. Marois puts it up in front. Don Maloney, nice return to Marois. Good move by Marois. He's got Maloney in front. He's awfully deep and cannot center it. There's Maloney working the corner. Jeff Torrance. Puck is still in play. And finally taken by Maloney. Murdoch over to the point. Knocked behind McEwen. One-on-one. Kelly comes back against Marois. He's got help now. Pass across. The shot is in front and knocked down by Murdoch. Penalty coming up. Penalty coming up against the Flyers as LaPointe touches it down. Break in the action. Score. Flyers 1, Rangers nothing.
Being out, he's got Duguay playing the right point with Vadnais playing the left point. It is Hedberg, Hickey, and Nielsen.
Face-off will be in the Flyers' end. Bobby Clark is out there along with Daly. We've got Barber, Watson, and that's it. Rangers have the extra skater. Hedberg toward Duguay, knocked away by Barber. Here's Clark coming in. He's got a scoring chance. Mishandled it a little bit. Vadnais with a good poke check helped him out. Vadnais throws a heavy check against Clark. Nilsson coming in. Hickey goes to the net. Nilsson, Hedberg. Hickey pulled down. Referee wasn't looking. Hooked right off his feet. Pass in front. Knocked away. Hedberg's got it again. Hedberg back to his point man. Vadnais will shoot from there. Knocked down in front. And back across center zone. Minutes, 10 seconds to go, first period. Flyers lead the Rangers on a power play goal, 1-0. Hedberg. Hedberg across the blue line of the Flyers and an offside call. 11:58 to go in the period.
We're going to see that goal by Philadelphia again. Off the stick of Vadnais. Thomas never had a chance, and this is the second game in a row that the first goal for the opposition went off a Ranger stick.
Stick doesn't break, the puck's not in the net. Strange one. Strange play.
6 seconds remaining. 1:06.
1 minute and 6 seconds to go on the penalty. They cannot post the penalty, so we'll have to rely on the PA man. Esposito's got Murdoch with him now, and on the left-hand side, Don Maloney. Marois, the back liner on the right point side. Left point side will be McEwen. Don Maloney on the sideboard. Back to McEwen. Hugh over the right side. Marois in a crowd. Save right on net. Puck goes back across the Ranger zone. Marois behind the goal line. Murdoch across. Nice move by Q at the red line now. And Murdoch goes in. Maloney. Don Maloney. Feed pass. Bounces wide. Dupont gives Maloney a work out behind and trying to save. And it's down shot by Esposito.
So Maloney and Murdoch throwing the puck out to Esposito out in front of the net. And what a save Bernie Perrant made. He anticipated that shot by Esposito.
John Maloney was getting a little bit of a workover as he moved around beside the net and took exception to it.
We're going to show you that one again. There's Maloney. Tries to get it out in front as a save by Perrant. It goes behind the net. Now watch Murdoch pick up the puck, and Espo backs up to get into the slot. And it's right on Espo's stick. And a great save by Bernie Perrant.
Building all that time. 11 minutes and 14 seconds to go. First period, Rangers are trailing 1-0. Espo on the draw against Brisbane. This is Ben Wilson. Rangers have the extra skater. And it comes back across center zone. Wilson all the way back for it. Rangers power play opportunity has not produced a great deal right here. And it is over. Both teams have 5 skaters. Flyers lead the Rangers 1-0 here in the first period. Sent in by Don Maloney. Shot toward the net. Deflected shot by Maloney, and backhand is stopped in front. By the point, he shot it again. And it goes behind the net. Pierre Plante missed the tip-in opportunity in front. Here come the Flyers. Hill trying to get behind his man. Marois back. Hill takes him in hard. Plante comes in to help out against Blake Dunlop, breaking the action with the score. The Flyers 1, the Rangers 0.
Oh, I want a Coke.
Oh, what's the prize?
Hey, I won the Whopper prize. Oh, there's nothing like the one and only Whopper game.
One and only Whopper game at Burger King. Just scratch off. And when one and only shows up in any of the right places, you can win a soft drink, or delicious fries, or a one and only Whopper. Or a whole meal.
I won. The only Whopper, the one and only Whopper.
And the one and only Whopper game.
Burger King and I.
Rangers had a good scoring opportunity with young Don Maloney setting up Pierre Plante, but Pierre didn't have the stick down. It would have just popped it off and into the back of the net.
Face-off comes back across the Ranger line. Patillo is out on left wing. Kachuk is the middleman, and Pierre Plante's the right wing. Sadney coming across to help out on the left side. Flyers have been forechecking well. There's an example of it right there. Kachuk takes the check. Back to center zone. Rick LaPointe. Jimmy Watson ahead. Rangers have it in their own end. Sadney gives it a ride up to the red line. Sends in a little flip shot, right corner of the goaltender. Patillo in close. And the Flyers should be able to bring it out here. This is Dunlop to the red line. Hard check against the boards. Nobody hurt. Here comes Patillo. Quick wrist pass, and it's off flat, sticking up into the crowd.
9:31 to go in this first period. Other games today, the New York Islanders are at Vancouver, Atlanta's at Colorado, Washington is at Montreal, Buffalo is at Pittsburgh, LA is at Toronto, Chicago's at St. Louis, and Boston's at Minnesota. There were no games played last night, but Thursday's results: the Flyers 5, Boston 3, Pittsburgh 6, Minnesota 5, Buffalo 4, Rangers 3, Los Angeles 2, Montreal 2, Washington 9, Colorado 3.
At the face-off, it's back to the left side of Bernie Perrant with 9 minutes and 25 seconds to go in the first period. A 1-0 game. Philadelphia on top of the Rangers because of a power play goal. Pass out, comes across into center zone. Hoyt is in a hurry. No icing. He won the race. play. Sistalfus on left wing. Daly beats him to it and clears it back to center. 9:03 to go. This is first period. Mike McEwen comes from behind. Good checking by the Flyers up until this point. Rangers have to work for almost every pass they've got. Check by Eddie Johnstone against Big Daly. Boy, that's David and Goliath for you, I'll tell you that. Holmgren deflected. That one hurt Barrett. Barrett turned and limped after that puck after he blocked it. Holmgren tries to stuff it in. Kick save. Rebound. Duguay clears.
That home run's tough up around the net.
Barrett is coming off. 8:24 to go. McLeish goes in. Backhand pass stopped nicely by Talafis. He's trying to head man to Duguay. They're anticipating Dugay's breakaways, incidentally. They're dropping men back.
Red Shero putting another forward line together. Johnston, Talafis, and Duguay. That Duguay does everything on the Rangers but collect tickets.
Barrett is right back on the ice to see if he can skate it off.
The best way to do it, Jim, you let those things linger and they get stiff. You keep them moving.
He's back on the bench now. Didn't seem to be favoring it nearly as much that time. Wayne Thomas.
With 5 defensemen, Fred Shero has to change his combination. This time, it's Maloney and Mawa.
8 minutes and 16 seconds to go. Period number 1. The Flyers lead the Rangers by a score of 1-0. Bobby Clark showing a good set of choppers. He gets the tape off his stick.
He certainly couldn't fight it off.
LaPointe. This is Clark taking the check from Dave Maloney. Clark fights free nicely. Dave Maloney back to the goal line. Marwart trying to clear right. DuPont comes in deep. As Leach with a hard check. Puck is underneath. And we get a whistle there. No doubt about the fact the Flyers have dominated this first period. They have forechecked very, very well, and back check too. Rangers have difficulty moving the puck at all.
The Rangers certainly miss a guy like Greshner. There's Pat Hickey.
Face off to the right side of Thomas. Clark is there again against Ulf Nilsson. This is Barber with the puck. Backhander, stick save. Nice one by Thomas. Nilsson gets it ahead. Left side of Hickey. He's one-on-one now with LaPointe, and he overskates it a little bit, put it out too far in front of himself. Puck goes in play into the Flyers' end to scramble for it, and the Flyers should be able to come back out. LaPointe's pass to DuPont to LaPointe. Maloney across. Marwar back to Dave Maloney. Maloney comes out being held by Clark. Barber at his own line. Leach's pass to Clark. Mishandled it. 7:14 to go. First period. Barber's got it.
Good defensive play by Anders Hedberg.
Hickey again has the head man. He's 1-on-2 coming down. Could not hurdle through the check by LaPointe. Pull down. Flyers had the puck. Late offside call. 6:56 to go. First period.
That was a good defensive play by LaPointe, the defenseman for Philadelphia Flyers.
Breaking the action. Score. Flyers 1, Rangers nothing.
To give you the best gas mileage.
Face off is at the Flyers line. Flyers 1-0 over the Rangers. Watson ahead. Bridgman breaking in. Thomas takes the throw and missed the puck. Barrett ahead. Intercept. Shot Jelly. Knocked down wide. Thomas clears right. Flyers penetrating deeply. Now Esposito banks it off the backboard. Coming up to Don Maloney. Bridgman lines him up. Rangers would settle for a face-off here. They're under attack pretty good, and they'll get it.
Tim, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the Greenwich Boys Club of Greenwich, Connecticut. I was up there last night to a dinner, and I had a wonderful time. They have 1,400 boys in that program. There were 300 and some of them there last night.
I understand you were the star attraction.
Well, I certainly enjoyed it. Great bunch of kids.
Rangers trying to work it out of their own end and having difficulty. Shot saved by Thomas. There hasn't been all that many shots on goal by either team. The checking's been good. 5-3 as a matter of fact. Flyers. Here's Esposito breaking in. Don Maloney's in front. Wide by Esposito. as Don Maloney is pulled down, and Bernie Parent got cut, it looks like. He skates toward his bench. He pulled off his mask as he comes across. It might have been a stick around the eye. It's about the only place he'd be vulnerable there.
Esposito going down on the right-hand side. Had Maloney way on the left-hand side, but Jimmy Watson pulling down Maloney after the play when Esposito shot wide. Jimmy Watson's stick, I believe, came up and hit Perrant in the eye.
Looks like it went through the hole in the mask. I certainly hope not. That could be an awfully serious thing. They've taken him off through the dressing room. Watson goes out to holding.
49 seconds. Jimmy Watson of the Flyers.
Wayne Stevenson is the reserve goaltender for the Flyers.
The rules of the National Hockey League will not let any time elapse for repairs. They must put in another goaltender. And if they put Wayne Stevenson in there, he will get no warm-ups at all. Brian Lewis will give him just a couple of seconds, and then they'll have to get the other goaltender in there.
Rangers so far have had a total of 3 shots on goal. The Flyers only 5. One has gone in on a power play.
And Jim, Wayne Stevenson is going into the net for the Philadelphia Flyers.
Didn't seem to be any doubt for the way Parent came off, Bill.
It's a tough situation for Wayne Stevenson. Here he's going into the net cold with the Rangers starting out with a power play, and the clock has been fixed. We will now be able to give you the time left on the penalty.
Goal number 35, Wayne Stevenson.
We're going to see if we can see just how Bernie Parent got it. Esposito had just made that shot.
You saw it just after it happened.
And, Jim, I don't think it was Watson's stick. It looked to me on the replay like it was Don Maloney's stick.
As Watson
when Watson pulled him down.
Yep. Six minutes and 11 seconds to go. In the first period, Rangers down by a goal. 2-minute penalty now to Jimmy Watson. And the Flyers will be playing fiercely in front of Stevenson. It's a natural reaction when a goaltender comes in.
So far, the Rangers have had 2 good scoring opportunities, and both of them have been Esposito. The point-blank shot on Perrant, and that one going in on the right-hand side with the right-hand side of the net open for him.
Esposito against Clark. Wins the draw, but the puck was deflected between the 2-point men, and so the Rangers have to come back.
This time, McEwen is on the point with Vadnais.
Murdoch working left wing. SQ carrying it in. McEwen goes in. Duguay sneaking around behind the net. Esposito was there, trying to dig it out. Does. Duguay in front, and Stevenson sits on it. That was an accidental shot on net that almost tied the score.
Duguay was trying to put the puck back onto the point, but it hit somebody up front and went right to Stevenson. There's the play behind the net. That's Duguay on the right of the screen. Tries to get it out to the point, and it went off Clark's foot right under the pads of Stevenson.
Not an official shot on goal. Still 5-3 Philadelphia. 5 shots on. Rangers have 3 shots on. Power play Rangers. Esposito back to the point. Vadnais in a crowd. Save. Shot is missed by Duguay. Cross check to the ice by Clark, and the Flyers come out. Bill Bobber. Vadnais slows him down. Clear by Thomas off the glass. Dugay's pass leads too far, and Ben Wilson will get there. Time remaining in the power play for the Rangers, 1:13. Moves DuPont ahead to Clark. McEwen. Clark fires. Good pass to Bobber. Missed. Lunged by Duguay at the last second. Knocked it away. McEwen up to the red line. Pass to Duguay. Checked out by Dorrance. Murdoch wide. And back out to center zone with 50 seconds to go.
Murdoch trying to go for the upper left-hand corner.
McEwen banged off the puck by Brisbane. Wolf Nilsson starts out. Soft pass to Hedberg. Honda's in front of LaPointe. Waits for help. Just in time to Hickey. Quick wrist shot wide. Hedberg has it on his backhand. Now the forehand. Hedberg looks for an open man. Across in front. Knocked aside. Hard check by LaPointe. LaPointe's on Hedberg now. Still scrambling for it. Hickey's got the puck. Nilsson's in front. Nilsson, they're trying to find Nilsson and can't do it. Hedberg's got it. 12 seconds in the power play. Mauer will shoot. 6 stop in front. Stays on the ice. Hickey's got the puck. 5 seconds to go. Knocked down. Free puck. Comes across in front. Shot by Hickey behind the net. Penalty is over. Back it comes. Marois shot. Deflected wide. Right side. And the Flyers make it. Dorrance comes in. Drop pass. Bridgman pass. Stick save. Stick check the side. Plenty of action.
A lot of action around Philadelphia net, but no score.
1-0 to score Flyers. 3:48 to go. Dave Maloney's in deep. Centering pass. Knocked down. Marois could not keep it in. They called the hand pass, although he missed it.
Marois knocked the puck down with his hand and went off Johnstone's skate. That is not the intent of that rule. The intent of that rule is to deliberately direct the puck to a man on your own team. Certainly that was not a deliberate direction.
3 minutes and 38 seconds to go. Period number 1. Flyers leading the Rangers 1-0. Checking period. Rangers have checked the Flyers. Flyers check the Rangers. 5 shots on for the Flyers, 4 for the Rangers. Knocked down by Johnstone. Eddie trying to fight through. Ben Wilson still scrapping. Little Terrier. Calabas takes a hard check. Calabas dumps in a backhander. Here comes Wilson and Johnstone again. Kachuk is in deep. Kachuk is out now with Calabas on the wing and Eddie Johnstone. Wilson turns the corner. Rangers did a good job of keeping that puck in. That was a good checking line.
And Wilson, knowing he had to get a whistle, tried to get it with an icing, and it is an icing.
Good forechecking by the Rangers.
For all you New Haven fans, the Red Hot Nighthawks, who won again last night against Binghamton, have 2 up-and-coming home games at the Coliseum. Sunday afternoon versus Rochester and Friday night versus Philadelphia. See all the Ranger young talent with the first-place New Haven Nighthawks at the Coliseum. And it's not only first place in their division, they're in first place in all of the American Hockey League.
2 minutes and 54 seconds on the clock. First period. They'll do it again.
And, Jim, you can tell how good those young hockey players are when they can do what they're doing without a Don Maloney.
Boy, you got a point there. See how the Rangers miss a Ron Gressner here today, though, on these power plays, moving the puck. Scramble. Flyers at the puck. Jimmy Watson. Is going after the puck. 3 pucks behind the net. Rangers lost sight of it momentarily. Watson shot toward the net, knocked away by Kachuk. Duguay off the sideboard. Blunt nets it by his man. Going in deep. He's got a shot. Save by Stevenson. Blunt did well to get that shot off. 2:20 on the clock. Ewan getting back in a hurry. Here's Hoyter coming in. He's a fast skater, Hoyter.
Pretty tough young man, too. Heard he can handle himself pretty well. He's the guy that gave it for going over to Eddie Johnston here last year. 2:15 left in this first period. And between the first and second period, we have a tape that we made with goaltender John D. Davidson.
2:15 on the clock. Flyers leading first period 1-0 over the Rangers. It was a power play goal. And a fluke at that. Rangers have it. Esposito in front. He's got Don Maloney. He couldn't get the shot away. Blocked by Jim Watson. Hoyter's pass knocked down at the blue line. Don Maloney couldn't find the handle. Now he goes after LaPointe. LaPointe goes down. Maloney still after the puck. He goes back to the Rangers' end. Surratt did receive a cut in the area of the right eye. They've taken him to the hospital for a check. Maloney pulled down. No penalty call.
Certainly one should have been.
Yep. Headman pass to Holmgren. Thomas comes out. Waits for the call.
And Wayne Thomas did a smart move on that. He saw that the linesman was going to call an offside, that Philadelphia touched the puck, so instead of him coming out and taking a chance and touching the puck, he just let it go by him. 1:36 left in this first period. The line of Esposito, Maloney, and Don Murdoch has been the hot one lately. In the 2 games prior to this, they have come up with 4 goals. 2 by Murdoch, 1 by Esposito, and 1 by the rookie Don Maloney, who looks better every time we see him on the ice.
Nils to be facing off against Bobby Clark. Bad name Maloney at the back line with the Rangers. Hedberg across the right wing. Left side is Pat Hickey. Pitch reaches for it, knocks it away, but he's bodied off the puck immediately. Big Bob Daly. Clark. Barber. Daly trying to carry it in and could not. Leach to Hickey. Hickey sends in a backhander. Time remaining 1:14 first period. Well played. Both teams now have 5 shots on net. Badney, long shot off the stick, high in the air and into the crowd. Flyers certainly dominated most of the first part of this period. They are no longer dominating. Rangers have been playing them very well here in the past 5 minutes.
Badney's shot broke Bill Barber's stick. So Barber broke Badney's stick with his shot, but his went in the net. Badney's shot broke Barber's stick, and it went nowhere near the net. It went into the stands.
1 minute and 3 seconds on the clock. First period. Shot toward the net, a bouncer. Stevenson makes a nice stop.
First period.
And a whistle blows very quickly.
Don't forget the annual game between the police department and the fire department. It'll be played next Sunday afternoon, February 25 at Madison Square Garden, starting at 1 p.m. All tickets are $3 and can be purchased on the day of the game or at the Garden or at any New York City firehouse.
You say the goaltender's handcuffed. You really mean it, that game. Break down across the blue line. Backhander, kick save. Clark in front. Save. Big save by Thomas. The toughest chance he's had. He was screened on it, just managed to get there in time. Scramble in the corner with 38 seconds on the clock. Rangers trying to work it out of their own end, having trouble. Finally comes out. Look how far out Stevenson came, and the puck goes into the crowd with 29 seconds remaining in period number 1.
Jim, all the proceeds of that police fire department game will benefit the Burn Center at New York Hospital and the PBA Vest Fund. So it's for a good cause. And if you want to see rough, tough, drag-em-out hockey, that's the one to see.
Back into center zone, and Marois pulls it down. Flyers carrying out of their own end. At the blue line, offside call.
So the face-off with 9 seconds to go in the period will be outside of the Ranger blue line.
Walt Tkachuk on the ice, taking the face-off of the Rangers. Knocked down by Duguay. Sent in by the Flyers. 3 seconds on the clock for the first period. Hey, good first period. And at the end of the first, the score is Flyers 1, Rangers nothing. Back here at the Spectrum in Philadelphia in just a moment. 5 or 10 seconds of the game look like they're going to have a major brawl. Things quieted down a little bit after that. And they just got settled down to some good checking hockey. All right, 40 minutes of hockey to go. The next 20 getting started off right here. Bobby Clark is in the middle of Nilsson. Hickey on the left side and Hedberg on the right. It is Barber on the left side of Bobby Clark and Leach, number 27, on the right side. Badney has the puck. Puck goes up to the blue line. And it's taken by Jimmy Watson. Dave Maloney with the puck. That's Clark in deep. Maloney having trouble with Clark and finally kicks it to Vadney. Carroll tries to find a blue jersey at center zone. Does. Here comes Hedberg. Wrist shot. Just wide. I thought he had it. Oh, he threaded the needle with that one just wide, though. Up to Dave Maloney. That's as good a wrist shot as you'll see in the National Hockey League. Nilsson coming back. Lost sight of the puck. Here's Dave. Clark's on his tail. Barber to Clark. Off his stick and high in the air. Ben Wilson at the blue line hauls it back to get better control. Vadney. Watson then runs one off the board, just missed the linesman. Esposito went through him and got tripped as he went down. 18:56 to go, second period.
Jim, the Rangers have two hockey players with as good a wrist shots as anybody has in the National Hockey League. Anders Hedberg, and of all people, Nick Patillo. Nick can really shoot that wrist shot. He practices it all the time. Nick's problem is he doesn't get that much of an opportunity to use it.
The well-named wrist shot, too. That's the one thing you've got to have. Tremendously powerful wrist. Face off between the Ranger blue line and the red line. They tried to headman Gorance going in. Could not. The Rangers captured the puck instead. Esposito lost in a poke check by Bridgman. Gorance sends one ahead. Taken by Marois off the sideboards back to center zone. The Rangers ended up with having the momentum in the end of the first third. Trying to recapture it here. They're still trailing 1-0. Murdoch. Off the stick of Stevenson. Here's Don Maloney in deep. Daly beats him to the puck. Daly for Philadelphia. Got a good head of steam. Nobody's touching him coming down. He fires it in. Back out to center zone again. Murdoch starts out. This is Don Maloney. Had a little trouble being checked out very nicely by Moose DuPont.
What an improved defenseman that DuPont is.
Doesn't make many mistakes, does he?
Not a bit.
Bridgman across the line. Knocked down on a pass for Kelly, taken by Marois. Marois goes in on the off different side of the ice for him. Maloney, beautiful pass, shot, save. Oh, pass and a shot by Esposito, but a splendid save by Stevenson.
That's the third scoring opportunity Esposito's had.
Maloney really sets him up. Here's one by Marois, deflected in front. Back across center zone. Marois from inside the red line. Hard drive on Stevenson and a save by Stevenson. Flyers trying to break out. One man back. Dave Parrish just on the ice on a change, and it's a good thing the Rangers made the change then. They were caught. Daly. Intercept. Couldn't get the shot away. There was a move by DuPont when Duguay held up just too long.
Actually, Jim, DuPont made a mistake by that move, but Duguay could not control the puck. DuPont made the move first.
Knocked away by Parrish. High in the air, back into center zone. LaPointe's got the puck. 16 minutes and 47 seconds to go. Second period. Rangers trailing 1-0. Marois back. And Rick McLeish right after him. Walter Tkachuk looking on the right side for Duguay. Shot. Save. And no rebound shot possible. Tkachuk trying to dig it off the wood. Two Rangers down. Two Rangers down in back ice. As McLeish comes down, gets behind the defense. Missed the net. Thomas might have got a piece. I'm not sure. The puck went up high. There's a break in the action with the score. The Flyers 1, the Rangers 0. Barber.
Jim, and they've got Holmgren and Hoyter on the one line. This could be a tough turn.
McLeish is in the middle. Just reached too far ahead of Talbot. He was out there with Talbot and Eddie Johnstone. And believe me, Eddie Johnstone, who does not stand very high, round to the top of his head, although he's awful wide. As a Hoyter, he thought it was a cheap shot, and he says that he will never forget it.
He's very, very strong above the waist, Jim.
Yep. Looks like a blacksmith.
I think they could play regular with any other hockey club in the league, too. He's a pretty good hockey player.
This is Parrish coming out. Talbot's 4 seconds. Johnstone's got the puck. In front. Save! Two shots by Patillo, and Stevenson beat him. Shot in front. Goes wide. Wilson getting Patillo working over in front. Nick stands him off. Best opportunities the Rangers have had. And they force a face-off in the Flyers' end, but great save by Stevenson.
Stevenson just smothered the puck. The Rangers a little bit hard luck with the puck being up too close in front of Stevenson. Stevenson able to get the shots that Patillo was throwing at him. That was Talbot throwing it out in front. There's the one save. That's Patillo in the middle of your screen.
This is the second consecutive game which Nicky's been getting some awfully good shots. That first one was a splendid save. The second time, Stevenson just happened to be there.
So the face-off in the Philadelphia Flyers zone to the right of Wayne Stevenson. Hedberg, Nielsen, and Hickey out there now.
15:33 to go, second period. The puck goes to Daly. Bob Daly tried to get Leach in the clear and almost did. Barber loses on a good check by Dave Maloney. Leach ahead. They've got Clark. Nice move. Good move on the right side, though. Sent down deep. Marois working as the right defenseman with Dave Maloney on the left side. Clark coming in. Save! Unity!
That's the best save he's made.
2-on-2 they come out. Hickey takes the pass from Hedberg. Waits for help. Waits too long and gives it away. A perfect pass to Clark. Little flip shot is lifted in. And up in the crowd it goes with 14:38 on the clock. There's a break in the action with the score. The Flyers 1, the Rangers nothing.
Oh,
Esposito facing off for New York. Dunlop is out there and wins the draw, gets it back. Rick LaPointe pass intercepted. Don Maloney again looking for a setup. Espo golfs at it, but can't get Goodwood to it. McEwen gambles and has the puck. Plays it off the board for Murdoch. Murdoch cannot get to it before LaPointe. Good checking by Murdoch. LaPointe was off the puck. Now it's back to center zone. Barris clears into the corner. That's Blake Dunlop putting it out in front. Shot. Never got to the goaltender the first time around. Second one's blocked in a save. Rebound shot comes out to Don Maloney. Don Maloney to Murdoch. Esposito trailing the action at crisscross. Don goes right. Espo's going for the net. The pass for Murdoch. Leads him too far. He can't get to it. Maloney trying to keep it in play. Oh, he looks good.
Jim, what I like about that Don Maloney is the way he passes that puck. He makes pinpoint passes, and he headmans the puck every time he has it.
13 minutes and 53 seconds to go. Period number 2. The Rangers trailing 1-0.
In a conversation with Don Maloney's father in Buffalo, who I had on for the interview, he told me that when these kids were growing up, Don is the guy that had to work to be a hockey player. Dave had it most of the way.
Gladney at the red line. Plot. Garrett just does nudge it across the line. Dunlop's pass is off the stick of Kachuk, knocked down the center zone by Ronnie Duguay. 13:35 to go.
That was a good example of a hand pass. Duguay knocking it down and went right back to Gladney.
Duguay's about due to catch fire again. He really had himself a streak. He's cooled off the last couple of games, but the way he skates, the opportunities will always be there.
Number 22, the rookie Lawrence for the Philadelphia Flyers, has scored a goal on his last 3 shots.
Kachuk. Offside. Offside.
Pierre Plante was in the zone about 15 or 20 feet to create that offside. 13:25 to go in this second period. We have a 1-0 hockey game. Played very, very well. There's the rookie, Don Maloney. That Maloney family could be collar ads besides hockey players.
Good point there. 13 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Kelly intercepts, but Thomas is there. Kachuk pass in front of the net. Dave Maloney to Kachuk. He's looking for Duguay. Kelly anticipated. They have really been covering Duguay well. Bridgman coming in. Centering pass is stopped by Dave Maloney. And he lifts it across the center. Bridgman. To Gorin. Bridgman across. Dupont. Can't get the shot. He's off balance. Duguay trying to head man for Plante. Led him too far. Kachuk had a broken stick. Had to come and get a new one. Bradley's pass almost intercepted into the net by Kelly. He takes a pretty good check. Kachuk under pressure. Fires behind Plante. Return for Kachuk. Rangers would like to get a change here. Meantime, Dave Maloney comes out. Got a shot. Dropped it. Plant shot. Deflected. Kelly giving him a pretty good working out. Calabas fighting free. Shot just wide. That one came from the point by McEwen. Marowak keeps it in. Rangers turn to put on the pressure. Duguay is in the corner. Working against DuPont. The 11:55 to go. McEwen risks one down the left side. Met for Patillo. Duguay still on the ice. Can't get off in a change. Back toward the point. Marowak toward the net. Stevenson makes the stop.
Jim, Philadelphia's tired. They want the change. The Rangers have made theirs on the fly.
Duguay's got it for a shot. Wide. Try to cut that one too much. One man back. Only one man back. 3-on-1. Shot. Wide. Silas gave him nothing to shoot at. End-to-end hockey. Here comes McEwen back to the puck. Good check in front by Hoyta. Took 2 Rangers out of the play. He got a 2-for-1 check that time. Holmgren trying to put it in front for Hoyta. It is getting rough. Back to center zone. That's bruising hockey. Look at this. That's bruising hockey. That was Hoyta and Johnstone colliding.
Seems to me I've heard that combination before.
10 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Ben Wilson.
Wow. He's a good-looking rookie, that guy.
Barber's shot goes wide. Coming up to Johnstone's side. Johnstone across. Calabas skating for the bench. Has to stay in the play. Now he sends it in for the change. Nilsson almost forced an error deep in the end. Holmgren has trouble with the puck. Patillo's on him. Nilsson takes a ride to the blue line. Stolen by Parrish. He's got Patillo. He's got a man in front. And Johnstone steered through by the goaltender. And Drew Vadnais took his eyes off the puck for that split second. Hedberg just on the ice. Trying to stop an icing call and could not. Break in the action. Woo! Flyers 1, Rangers nothing.
Second period. There you see a shot of the Philadelphia Flyer bench with their new coach, Pat Quinn.
Into center zone. Nilsson. Both the ahead. Nice move by Vadnais to get away from a check. Has trouble with this one, though, and DuPont takes it away. Daly leads the attack. Poke check by Parrish. Penalty coming up. Penalty coming up.
Tim, it's between Vadnais and Clark. I don't know who's going to get the penalty. I didn't see it happen.
That's another one goes back a few seasons, Bill.
There's no love lost there.
And it looks remaining. Yeah.
It looks like Bobby Clark is going.
Yep. Breaking the action with the score. Rangers nothing, Flyers 1.
Clark is in there for what Lewis called high sticking. There's Captain Bobby Clark.
Rangers have been skating well since, about 7 minutes to go in the first period. This could be the most important power play for them. It is only their second. Big part is the third. Nilsson reaches for it. DuPont scaring him off with the threat of a check. Hedberg in the corner. McEwen shot. Save. Rebound missed by Hedberg in front. He's cross-checked to the ice. McLeese sends one across center zone. This is Vadnais. McEwen to Vadnais. Barber fakes a challenge at him. Carroll dumps it into the corner. Hickey slowed up coming in. DuPont tries to clear. Kept in by Vadnais momentarily at least. And now back to center zone. Rangers clear the zone and go back in again. Nilsson might have a shot. Hope checked away. Penalty coming
clock. Big Bob Daly is going to the penalty box to join him, and if he doesn't look out, he'll spend some more time in there. Now we'll show it to you again. There's Nielsen. He was going through the middle. And there's the hook by Daly. So the Rangers now, with 1 minute and 8 seconds left on the penalty clock, will have a 2-man advantage with Daly going in for the hook. The face-off in the Philadelphia Flyers zone to the right of Wayne Stevenson. Fred Shero now sends Esposito out there. He has Vadnais he's leaving out there. He's got Hickey out there. He's got Nielsen out there. And Hedberg. So it's Nielsen and Vadnais on the back, on the point. Esposito taking the centerman slot with Hickey and Hedberg.
Nielsen comes over to the Ranger bench and talks to Coach Fred Shero. This is now the 4th consecutive penalty for the Flyers. Rangers had the first one and only one in the game at 4:25 of the first period.
McLeish is taking the face-off with Esposito.
1 minute and 8 seconds now. The Rangers will have 2 extra men. Campanello got checked by Hickey. He didn't like it. Nielsen across. Vadnais got the point possibility. Nielsen's isolated. Shoot. Save. Rebound miss. Hedberg was right there and couldn't get his stick down. Rangers still have the puck. Vadnais. Nielsen is isolated at left point. Vadnais shot. Save. Ben Wilson and Hedberg are joined coming down. Hedberg has lost his helmet. Nielsen, pass, Vadnais. Time remaining in the first penalty, 28 seconds. Hickey's pass, Hedberg, save in front. Vadnais shoots, wide. Rebound to the corner. Esposito bodies his man. 18 seconds in the first penalty. And a frozen puck.
And Wilson win at Hedberg again.
Nielsen went in to help out against Wilson. And Stevenson reached out. Stevenson and Hedberg start to go, and Stevenson pretty eager to get into it.
Wilson and Hedberg, about 20 seconds ago, had the altercation in the Philadelphia Flyers zone after Hedberg had lost his helmet. You knew it was going to pop open again. So far, referee Lewis has done nothing, and it looks like that's going to be his judgment. That's the shot by Vadnais and the save by Wayne Stevenson, who has been outstanding in the net. The Rangers now with 18 shots on goal to 10 by the Philadelphia Flyers. Bridgman is challenging the Ranger bench. He is talking to Nick Fatiu. That would be a dandy to see those two get together.
Now it's beginning to look like a Philadelphia-New York hockey game. Time remaining now in the first penalty, 16 seconds to Bobby Clark. 1 minute and 8 seconds on the second penalty to Bob Daly.
Kachuk now is out there with Duguay, Murdoch, Mawa, and McEwen. There's Bobby Clark. He's got 16 seconds left. He's ready to come out of the box. Ben Wilson goes over to talk to him.
Face-off will be to Wayne Stevenson's right side. There you see a good diagram view of it. Don Murdoch, Walter Kachuk, Mike McEwen, Ron Duguay, Mario Marois. The Rangers have not been able to take advantage of their power play opportunities this afternoon.
And the Philadelphia Flyers with a Bridgman out there. He's an underrated hockey player, Jim.
Ben Wilson falls down. Fans thought there should have been a penalty. Referee did not. 11 seconds remaining in Clark's penalty time.
So the face-off will be on the left of Wayne Stevenson. That's from the face-off. There's what the fans thought should have been the penalty.
McEwen can't get the shot away. Dumps it back. Marois, he will shoot. race for it. Marois is going to win the race. He's being hooked pretty good coming back. Clark's penalty is over. For the next 50 seconds, the Rangers have one extra man. Duguay starts in. Centers one. Stevenson is there. DuPont does not clear. Past the left point. McEwen has trouble capturing. He's got it. Murdoch. Murdoch knocked away. Shot just wide. Marois to the corner. Past Duguay. 27 seconds in the penalty remaining. Duguay looking for a free jersey. McEwen will shoot. Save! Stevenson's being beautiful. Just incredible goaltending. McEwen. Right side. Marois. McEwen. Shot. Save! It's under it.
That Stevenson has been something else.
It looked like for a minute Ben Wilson was trying to knee Ron Duguay. They're both down the ice without throwing any punches.
But, Jim, the story of this second period has been Wayne Stevenson with the saves he's made against the Rangers, who now have 20 shots on goal.
The Rangers have outshot the Flyers 20-10, but they have not been able to get through Stevenson. Or Ferrant before him. It is getting very rough and mean on the ice, though.
There's 11 seconds left in the penalty to Bob Daly, and the Philadelphia Flyers have been great killing off that two-man advantage. There's the rookie, Ben Wilson. He came into this league with some pretty good credentials, and he's living up to them. Fred Chiro makes another change now. He sends Pierre Pointe out there with Esposito and Patillo. Here's some more action in front of the goal. There's the save. Now this is the big save he makes. Good clearing in front of the net by the Philadelphia Flyers. There's another one. That one, Duguay. There's Wilson going after Duguay.
Back to the point. Dave Maloney will take the shot. Deflected wide. Badney's got the puck. Platt trying to get it away. 2 seconds of Daly's penalty. It is all over. Patillo looks to center. Platt taking it, going over in front. Centering pass just beyond Esposito. Daly's got the puck. And the Flyers withstand a two-man shy situation. Good intercept by Badney. Esco has the puck. Bill comes up to his own line with a drop pass to Badney. 6:02 to go in the second period. It is 1-0 Flyers. Shot high off a stick into the crowd.
The Rangers do what they do best, shooting the puck at the puck from the point.
Break in the action. Score. Flyers 1, Rangers 0.
6 to go in this second period.
Espo wins the draw. Maloney shot saved. Stevenson looks like he's in total command. Very cool, calm, making the right move. Blake Dunlop has the puck again. Daly's got a shot. Save. Wide. Flat. Back into center zone. Nick Patillo. Dunlop pulls Patillo down. No penalty. Haley. Dennis Beauregard, number 20. Up. Dave Maloney is wide. Back towards the goal line. And a beautiful offensive play by Tom Maloney. Ben Wilson puts it in. Back in play. Wilson keeps it in play. center zone again. 4 minutes and 7 seconds to go. 4:07. Barrett starts out. Dave Barrett with the puck. Mike McEwen. Knocked down on the point. It's still a 1-0 hockey game between the Rangers and the Flyers. Barrett tries to top one clear. Got in front of the net. Knocked down and picked up by Milton. Only coming down with Hedberg on his right side. Blues are checked by Wilson. Now onside going in. Good play by Milton. Still has the puck in front. Shot is blocked. He's trying to kick at one and couldn't get it in. Here comes Leach. Leach up to the line and goes in. Hit. Save.
Far side, trying to come out of the
Back out to center zone. 3 minutes and 24 seconds to go. Second period. Flyers 1, Rangers nothing.
Retreat for control back to his own line. Through to Leach on the off wing.
That's Leach now. Back goes McEwen. Knocked away. This is Hedberg.
Clark, who wants to come off now with 3:10 remaining in the
Back
period.
out towards center zone again.
Get a break pass to Hickey.
Penalty.
Penalty. There it is. Holding.
Penalty coming up against the Rangers.
In the second period. Flyers 1, Rangers nothing. A Flyer power play coming up after this.
Well, the Philadelphia Flyers now will have the power play advantage as a result of the penalty to Pat Hickey.
It's a holding call against
The
him.
Rangers, with that two-man advantage situation, really came on and peppered the Flyers on the power
This
play.
is the
Now
second
the
time
Flyers
in this
have a
hockey
chance to
game
get
that
back
the
in the game
Philadelphia Flyers
offensively.
have had the
As Hickey
advantage.
picks up that holding minor at 16:56.
It is called holding on Hickey.
We've been having some audio difficulties here in Philadelphia, which occasionally I know are reflected back in New York with Stars. They're trying to clear them up for us. Ron Duguay's got the puck.
And Dave Maloney with Vadney back.
Philadelphia with a power play. Dunlop across left point to Wilson. Wilson's pass in front goes through. Bridgman takes a hit. Here's Kelly, hit by Dave Maloney. Kachuk tries to pry it loose. It is cleared by Vadney.
It is Duguay and Walla Kachuk up front killing off this penalty. Vadney and Maloney in the back. There's 2:35 in the period, 1:25 in the penalty.
This is Bridgman coming down, looking for Kelly on the right side. Bob Kelly in deep, off the side of the net.
Kicks it free into the far corner. He's in there with
Barnes gets around behind the goal line. Kachuk goes after a little bit slowly, but he's got it now. Looks to clear it, and does, and almost found Duguay for a pass.
Bridgman, Kelly, and Torrance have been the Philadelphia Flyers' hot line so far in the last 4 or 5 games.
Kelly around behind the net.
Bridgman on right wing for Gorin. Gorin's number 22 is Jack Kelly. Circles back at center ice over to Wilson. 50 seconds left in Hickey's penalty. Here's Blake Dunlop. Goes in, shoots in. Thomas, a good save on a quick wrist shot by Dunlop. Barber in the corner. Pinned in there by a couple of Rangers. Vadney trying to hold it.
We've seen quite some goaltending at both ends of this arena.
Second period with the Flyers still leading 1-0.
Here's the situation now. Hickey's still in the penalty box. We have 1 minute and 39 seconds in the period and 35 seconds to go in the penalty.
And the face-off in the Ranger zone to the left of Wayne Thomas.
Mostly wrist shots, no slap shots. That kind of almost
Only score in the game came at 5 minutes and 49 seconds of the first period on a power play by Barber.
P.R. Planter up front now trying to kill off this penalty.
Daly on the left side.
Shot. Save on the pad, he'll hold.
Right into the 5-hole.
Leach with a drive that Thomas did a fine job of sandwiching.
Thomas came out of the net about 5 feet to cut off the angle on that one. That Reggie Leach could thread a needle.
It appears that the goaltender has every part cut off, but there's...
There you see him. He's just inside the circle from a bad angle. But you see when Thomas came out of the net to cut down the angle.
Because of the way the poor pad
Leach had nothing to shoot at. 28 seconds left in the penalty to Pat Hickey and 1 minute and 32 left in the period.
Sports fans, we beg your indulgence for just a few moments, please. We're having gremlins in our audio circuits this afternoon. We hope to clarify them momentarily. Please stand by, and thank you very much.
He just fired in the head.
With both of them, and they'll have to try again with 24 seconds left. Bob Daly over the line.
Good stick check by McEwen, and back to center zone. This is Talibas going after the puck. Leach is at the Talibas.
At the flyer line, bumped off by DuPont.
Talibas still fights loose. Loses most of that check by DuPont. Takes another check.
And finally, Clark is bumped by a second Ranger.
Time remaining in the penalty, 6 seconds to Pat Hickey. Leach on the left side. Marois falling down, clears to Talibas in the zone. And Hickey comes out.
As the Rangers do an excellent job.
Look at that Talibas fight.
Jim, he's like an octopus. He's all over that Talibas.
Hickey's got the puck in the corner out in front, but it's stopped by Clark.
Pick it off. Good positional play.
Hickey's lost his helmet. Pass is knocked down by Plott. High stick call against Plott. With 50 seconds on the clock.
Dean Talibas doing quite a job killing off that penalty to Hickey. It was all Kachuk and Talibas.
Still leading on that early first period power play goal.
With 50 seconds to go in this second period. And it's been as good a period as hockey as I've seen all year.
Back very quickly, helping out his defense, back checking.
Bill, who are you talking to between the second and third?
Setting up their power.
We have a tape we made with Carol Vadney,
keeping that puck around the perimeter,
who has been quite a hockey player for the New York Rangers this season.
The pass was intercepted.
I think it's his best year as a pro.
McLeish against Esposito. Espo wins the draw to Farish. 48 seconds on the clock, second period. On right, the Rangers have Murdoch and Hedberg out there on either side of Esposito. Hoffman with a hard check on that day. 24 seconds to go in the period. Flyers have the puck in the Rangers end. Hoyter's got the puck. In front. It goes wide.
Thomas grabbed the crossbar. That one's going to
shot. In front, big. Almost sneaked through on a deflection. Holmgren's right out in front of the net. Now he goes behind the goal line. Holmgren tries to tuck it in. Save. It's under him.
And finally, Thomas covers it.
Holmgren, a big, strong right-handed shot. When he comes out from behind that net, he scored countless goals by tucking him in behind the goaltender.
Take a look at the save. Well, the Flyers have the Stevens come up big with
Holmgren, an American-born hockey player from in around the Minneapolis area, has really come a long way. There's the save by Wayne Thomas.
Play by Paul Holmgren. He came out from behind.
And Fred Chiro makes the change. This time he sends out Kachuk, Nielsen, and Duguay. All of them could play center ice. In case anybody's thrown out of the face-off, he's well protected.
See the unit that Fred Chiro puts out.
6 seconds to go.
As the Flyers go
1-0. Never would have thought the Flyer Ranger could go this far with just one goal, I'll tell you. Certainly not this one.
Flyers have come back in the last few minutes with shots on goal. They now have 16 to 21 by the Rangers.
And Rangers had them 20 to 10. Quite a ways back in this period.
All right, we'll have the big draw.
Good checking hockey game.
Leach on the inner portion of the offensive right wing circle.
So far, not a Gate Field is dirty playing either. A little bit rough.
All right, here we go.
On the face off, Bobby Clark now. Looking towards the net.
NHL born in Germany in Hemstadt.
Kachuk for the Rangers. And Walter gets the draw forward. Wilson might have a shot here. It's in front and goes wide. And the period ends. So at the end of the second period, score remains. Flyers 1, Rangers nothing. Back here. Second in just a moment.
Duguay. And of course, Pat Quinn, he changes in the light of that with McLeish, Hoyter, and Holmgren.
Rangers continue to play excellent hockey on the road. Probably the most remarkable part of their turnaround. This behind the net is Moose DuPont. Knocked down by Plott. Pierre could not quite keep it in. Borderline call by Stickle. Plott disagreed. Won't make a bit of difference.
Face off just outside of the Philadelphia Flyers zone. There's Pierre Plott. He's done quite a job.
He's a competitor. Works all the time. That one keyed back all the way down to Thomas. He'll have to make a stop. Maloney and Vadney. Duguay to Kachuk in return. Ronnie's backhand pass is snared by Big Bob. This is Daly coming out. Vadney gets a stick to that shot. Deflected wide right side of the goaltender. Hoyter tried to run Dave Maloney. He missed the check. All the way down to the Flyers' end. Rangers going to be hit with an icing call here.
And because of the icing, the puck was brought back into the Rangers zone, this time to the right side of Wayne Thomas.
score, Philadelphia over the Rangers. Eddie Johnstone comes out along with Dean Talafas. Duguay stays out to take the faceoff.
So Duguay moves from right wing to center with Johnstone and Dean Talafas.
Face-off won by the Flyers. DuPont shot. Stick save by Thomas. Talafas threw a home-run check. Dugay's got it. Johnstone gets behind everybody. Johnstone scores!
So Dugay sets up Eddie Johnstone to tie up this hockey game on a mistake made by the Philadelphia Flyers. Take a look. We'll show you that one again. There's the steal by Dugay, and he sets up Eddie Johnston. In the meantime, the Flyers are caught flat-footed, and Eddie Johnston spreads the needle and catches the right-hand corner. We have a tie hockey game. Dugay making quite a play, stealing the puck from Rick McList in center ice. That's Eddie's 4th goal of the season.
Perfectly placed shot against an excellent goaltender.
And they gave Dean Talafas an assist also. So the forward line put together by Shiro. You never know what forward line he's going to put out there.
55 seconds of time in the goal. The shot toward the net is wide and off the glass. Dennis Verbegaard knocks it down. Back to center zone. Gale could not hold that puck. Back to Ben Wilson. Wilson at his own line. Starts down the center spot. LaPointe takes the pass. Johnstone knocked it loose. Could not find Dugay with the headman pass. This is Al Hill again.
Dugay's a little tired now, Jim. He's been out there for about 2.5 minutes.
He's out there for 2 full shifts up until this point. Dugay gets toward the bench, but is not coming off. In the meantime, on the ice is McEwen with the puck and goes in. He's onside and deep. He's got 2 men in front. The pass is stopped by Philadelphia, though. Shot. They're saved by Stevenson. They try to steer it in front.
And Jim Stevenson was screened on that shot. He made quite a save, getting down on his knees and tucking it under. Dugay made that goal possible by Eddie Johnson by some tough work in center ice. There's Fred Shiro. Fred Shiro's theory and his philosophy that if you're a hockey player, you can play any place. You'll notice that he doesn't care whether you're a right-handed shot, left-handed shot, whether you're a normal right wing or a left wing. You play any place on this hockey club.
Okay, the clock shows 18:15. Third period, Rangers decide the score 1-1. Breakaway by Johnstone. They'll do it again. Esposito against Bridgman. DuPont with the puck. Drop pass to Daly. Bridgman gets through a Vatney check, but it is taken by Murdoch, who's covering up on Vatney's side nicely. Esposito steals it on a bad move by DuPont. Out in front, it's knocked down, though, and the Flyers get it toward the blue line. Kelly chops at it, misses. This is Espo. To Murdoch. No, behind. It's a shot by Maloney that goes wide right side. Daly challenged by Esposito, gets it into center zone. Captured by Murdoch again and sent back in. 17:43 to go in the game. It is tied at 1. Esposito doing some nice checking. Kelly up man now to the red line. Bridgman tries to split the defense and could not. Kelly going into the corner against Vatney. Carroll chops at it. This is Bridgman. Shot save. Good save. Almost deflected in by the Rangers. Backhand pass by Esposito is on the money now. Look how far out it has to come in front of Don Maloney. Kelly back checking. He and Maloney collide behind the net. Lawrence checked by Murdoch. Maloney comes in. There's Daly, and we get a break in the action. With the score, the Rangers won, the Flyers won.
I'm just looking at linesman Scap in yellow, and if they put his first name alongside of that last one, they'd have to put it on the front.
Get wider shoulders. In the Flyers end, Rick LaPointe. Swedish line and Hickey out there now. Bobby Clark. Nice backhand pass to Leach. Maloney trying to run him and does. And Oak Milton is back. Edberg is checked out by the point who dumped him. Ben Wilson touches it down with the icing.
Edberg thought there should have been a penalty on that play. But it's an icing, and the puck is brought back into the Ranger zone to the left of Wayne Thomas. We have a tie hockey game with 16:48 to go.
There's a look from behind Wayne Thomas's back. Wayne has played very, very well.
It's unusual when you see a hockey game with both teams having their top forward lines playing against one another.
Yes.
It's usually the home team with a defensive line against the top line of the opposing team.
Good point, Bill. Nice move by Maloney to break between two men, including Clark. He sends it ahead. Hickey was offside going in, did not have control of that puck coming across the line. His body was in there first.
Even if Hickey would have stole that puck, he would have been offside. He pulled it across the line with his hand.
16 minutes and 37 seconds to go in the game. The Rangers have a 1-1 tie with the Flyers going. Galapis, Johnstone, and Patillo out there now. Hickey's had some good chances in the last couple of games.
Hickey had 3 shots on goal in that second period.
Clark has the puck. This is Clark coming in. Leach in the corner against Farris. Free puck, though, comes out to Galapis. They took a bumper behind by Barber, and Patillo has the puck. Hickey lost the Barber. Recaptures the puck. Johnstone to Galapis. It's off the Flyers and back into their own end. Patillo continues on in. Leach is Patillo's check. He's behind him. The shot. Post. Up into the crowd. I think it hit the outside of the post.
Leach broke down on the right-hand side. Patillo was caught in center ice. Leach says they will uncork a dandy. There you see him going across the blue line. And that's the shot from the goaltender's view. How would you like to be in his shoes?
Wayne Thomas. See at the Garden tomorrow night for the Washington game. The Rangers have outshot the Flyers 23-18 so far. Watson is on end. Duguay looking for a headman pass to Kachuk crosses the red line and fires one into the corner. Duguay going after the rebound. Cannot get there before Dupont. Who's Dupont? Got a good head of steam coming out. Good rush. Good rush. Quick wrist shot goes wide. Rebound cleared by Thomas. He makes a check as he comes out. He's all right. Back in position. Hard check by Hoyter. Duguay put him down. He checked him around the face. No penalty call. Duguay's okay. McLeish with the puck. Hoyter going into the corner against Magnay with a check. Comes up on flat side.
The sticks are getting a little high.
There's Holmgren putting a man down. There's break in the action with the score. Rangers 1 and Flyers 1.
I look everywhere. I find nothing.
Suppose you lose your wallet on vacation.
I've no cash, no credit cards.
You had nothing?
What about your raincoat? Good idea. Mario, we have no money.
We got problems. What'll you do? What will you do? Rely on American Express traveler's checks. If they're lost, you can get a full refund at over 60,000 places. American Express traveler's checks. Don't leave home without them.
15-15 to go in this hockey game, and we have a tie, 1-1. Shots on goal now, Rangers 23, Philadelphia Flyers 18.
Shot on goal, possible, no. Poke check, now a shot. Save! Brilliant save by Thomas. And past Wilson. Rangers coming out. Don Maloney after Wilson. Couldn't get to him in time. LaPointe in front of Murdoch. Nice move by Wilson around Esposito. He eludes a poke check. Now McEwen challenges Wilson and wins. Kelly's in deep. McEwen's got some skating room coming out. Got Murdoch on his right side and sends one in, but is knocked down immediately by LaPointe, and Rick LaPointe clears it into center zone. Marois there sends a long pass in. 14:38 remains third period. Here comes Mel Bridgman. Shot toward the net. Rangers have it. Now almost taken out by his own goaltender to give away to Kelly. Kelly got a man in front, but he can't get the puck out there. Right behind the goal line. Don Maloney is challenged in the corner. We'll get a frozen puck there.
And very wisely, Don Maloney holds the puck up against the boards to get a face-off, and Fred Shiro changes his forward line and defense combination. Badney and Parrish go out, along with Nielsen, Hickey, and Hedberg. Face-off in the corner to the left of Wayne Thomas.
Shows 14:20 to go. The score is tied at 1. Johnstone tied it with 55 seconds to go. It's the 55 seconds gone by in the third period. From the point, Daly, screen shot blocked and goes wide right side. Broken stick for one of the Rangers. For Hickey comes to the bench for New. In the meantime, Clark has the puck. Clark with Hedberg. Clark goes down on top of the puck. Hedberg comes away to Nilsson. There's Hickey with a new stick, but he couldn't quite get control of the red line. Daly sends it to the blue line of the Rangers. Knocked aside by Leach. Daly's shot deflected in front by Vadnais. Clark in front of Vadnais. And the Rangers should be able to get out this time. Hedberg. Hedberg sets the screen and shoots. It's blocked. Hard check on Hedberg. Lost his stick. Barber comes down all alone. They got a 3-on-2 with Daly free on the left side. The shot in front. Save! What a save by Thomas! On a 3-on-2. It is wide open again. 13:27 to go. Leach is in. Vadnais and Leach in front. Flyers still have it. Save! Vadnais fires it down the length of the ice. No icing.
Stevenson had to make the save at the other end.
Here comes Hoyter with the puck. In front. Save! A-hole.
And Hoyter takes the shot at Vadnais. On Mario Mawa.
There is a break in the action. Thank you. The score, the Flyers won the Rangers.
Keeping a customer on hold is no way to hold a customer. So at Eastern, we're using computers to help us to get to your call faster. One new system even makes it possible for a call in New York to be answered in Chicago, Miami, anywhere an agent's available. An industry first. But all of this technology comes down to one thing. It helps us be more helpful to you. Personal service is still the only real difference between airlines. So at Eastern, we have to earn our wings every day.
Don't go home. We've got a lot more coming. There's 12:58 left in this hockey game.
12 minutes and 58 seconds left in the hockey game. Face off at the Rangers end. Carries Eddie Johnstone on the right side. The only Ranger goal is by Eddie. Gallup is trying to work the corner against two men, puts it in front. The Flyers are there. Rick the point. The point gets it through Duguay, who's forechecking. This is Ben Wilson. In a flip shot, knocked down by Johnstone. Hoyt is on Johnstone. A high stick on Johnstone. Nearly took his face off of that. No penalty call. Johnstone goes after the puck. Tries to knock it loose from the point. The point tries to get to it. Here goes Marois. Rangers have a 3-on-2. Marois to Talbot. Talbot can't find anybody. Now makes the turn. Checked out pretty good behind the goal. And back to the right side.
And Ben Wilson's having quite a defensive hockey game. He's been outstanding.
Holmgren sends one in. Thomas has it all the way. Wayne Thomas has played a brilliant game for the Rangers. Puck is in the corner. Maloney fighting for it. Goes now. The penalty coming up. A flag. Holmgren got off two quick shots on Talbot. Holmgren's gone. Following Holmgren toward the penalty box and mouthing at him pretty good. There's a break in the action with the score. The Flyers won, the Rangers won.
Datsun introduces the perfect snow.
He wants to be a referee. He thought the penalty was going to come to the Rangers in the board play.
Face-off, Rangers have a 2-minute power play with 11:54 on the clock. Third period. Clark's got it and sends it in. Ladney. Good forechecking by Bobby Clark, slowing the Rangers down. Here comes Pat Hickey, hitched up to the red line. Trying to find Badney and fired it wide. It's right back out to his own again.
Philadelphia's done quite a job pulling off the penalty.
11 minutes and 24 seconds to go in the game. 1:26 to go on the power play for the Rangers. They have not organized it well yet. Hickey dumps it off left-hand side where Clark is. Back up on the right side, and it is cleared by Barber.
Hickey was expecting Mike McEwen to follow in on that play on the left-hand side.
Minute and 9 seconds to go on the power play. Here comes McEwen now. McEwen up to the blue line, hesitates a bit, has to wait, now goes in. Good pass, Nelson.
A terrible setup by Hedberg, and McEwen outmost Nielsen. And for Nielsen, that's goal number 27. Here's McEwen. And Hedberg setting up Nielsen. Nielsen going through the middle, and he made no mistake on Stevenson when he got up close. The Rangers take the lead 2-1 on a power play goal.
Moment number 27, Mike McEwen. Time 9 minutes and 4 seconds.
Here comes the point, a shot just wide. McEwen got an assist along with Hedberg on that beautiful goal by Nielsen. Break out left side, Don Maloney. Throws one by Ben Wilson. 10:32 to go in the game. Marois sends it in deep. High stick call. And they'll face off inside the Flyers' end.
Marois throwing the puck up in the air. Bond hit it above the height of his shoulder. There you see Nielsen going in through the center. He had beaten Daly, and he put it right between the legs of Stevenson. Beautiful passing leading up to that by McEwen and Hedberg.
Don Maloney lost the puck away. He's got it again. Now in front, and it's off the stick and high in the air. Into the corner of Bridgman. Kelly has it on the sideboard. Flagged down by Marois. Offside.
Face off just outside of the Philadelphia Flyers zone. Bob Kelly. He has to work hard to be a hockey player. But every team needs a guy like a Bob Kelly.
Stopped by Farish. Dave lifts it high. Stevenson has it. Good check by Espo against Rick LaPointe. Ben Wilson. He's a good one. Bridgman. Makes a move on Farish. Puts it to behind the net. Bridgman loses to Espo's check. It is kept in play by the Flyers, though. On the side of the net. Farish was just as soon as stayed there and put on by the Flyers, so it's going out to center zone.
And the Flyer fans don't like that one either. 9:37 left in this hockey game with the score. The New York Rangers 2, the Philadelphia Flyers 1. Shots on goal now. The Flyers have come alive in this third period. They have now 25 shots on goal to the Rangers 24.
Daly sends it in. Carl Badney. Al Hill was in deep on Badney. Center zone. Flat. Pierre never did get control of it. Here comes Dave Maloney in deep.
And Maloney won't go in too deep. He'll stay back.
He did exactly that. Here he is now. Pass across the pad. Ron Duguay. Duguay hits for the high check by Hill. They're not calling those high checks. Anything above the head seems to be legal tonight. Stevenson taking a bit of a stroll. One man to beat. Badney getting across in a hurry on Blake Dunlop and gets there first. Nice move by that. 8:46 to go. Intercept. Daly. Penalty.
And Wallachachuk is going to the penalty box for pulling down Daly. The Rangers doubly hurt by the penalty to Wallachachuk.
second with the score. The Flyers 1 and the Rangers 2.
I was so rudely interrupted. A double penalty to the Rangers with Tkachuk taking that tripping penalty. He's one of the premier penalty killers in and around the National Hockey League, and he's no help to the Rangers sitting where he is right now. 8:41 to go in this hockey game, and the score is Rangers 2, Philadelphia Flyers 1.
Replay obviously showed it was a good call. Barber to right point. Shot. Wilson wide. Clark trying to tie up that day. McLeish is there. And it was face-off again in the Rangers' end with just 9 seconds gone by in the power play.
And Fred Shero has got Ulf Nielsen and Anders Hedberg out there killing off this penalty along with Carol Vadney and Dave Maloney. And there's the guy that's one of the better face-off men in the league, Bobby Clark.
Yes, Ulf Nielsen, who's not bad himself. Barber's got it on a Clark win of the draw, though. Barber shot. Stopped in front and goes wide. Deflected wide. Clark's behind the net. In front, McLeish. In a crowd, not wide. Wilson is deep. Wilson tried to put it in front. Clark again behind the net. McLeish closing in from the left side. He's at the right side of the goaltender, waiting. He's the open man. Wilson in motion. Back shot. Stopped in front. And up into the crowd she goes.
Jim, we saw all Stevenson in that second period. In this third period, it's been all Wayne Thomas. What an exhibition of goaltending on both ends of the rink. 1:22 left on the penalty to Tkachuk. 8:03 left in this hockey game. Face-off again in the Ranger zone, where face-offs are so very, very important. Fred Shero now sends out Duguay with Talafas, who has had quite a hockey game. And somebody better get off or we'll be playing with an extra man. And Vadney comes to the bench. Mauer and McCune are out there.
On the face-off, Clark wins the draw, but not too far. Now it's back to Barber. Wilson on the point. Pass in front, McLeish. In front. Or outside. I'm not sure if he touched it. McLeish behind the net again. Clark's in the crease. They clear him out. Rangers have the puck. 2-on-2 breakout. Duguay. Ronnie looks around, tries to open it, and passes across the Talafas offside. Talafas drifted across the line.
So Talafas doing it again and throwing the puck up front to Duguay. We'll show you that save again by Wayne Thomas, who has been outstanding in this third period. There's the sight from Wayne Thomas. That's what he's seeing. The save with the left leg, and then he anticipates the other one, and it just went outside the back of the net on that second shot.
58 seconds to go on the power play. Mel Bridgman throws it in. Thomas is out of the net. Off the sideboard. It's not cleared too far down, though. Bridgman got it to the point. Wilson in close shot. Save! Talafas battling in the corner against Kelly. He's been a man in motion all afternoon. And a whistle with 39 seconds to go in the power play.
Dean Talafas doing quite a job with Tkachuk in the penalty box for the next 39 seconds. Talafas has had an outstanding hockey game today. He has had 1 assist, but besides that, he has been all arms and legs. We're going to show you that save again. There it is. Dan Wilson had come into about 25 feet when he let that one go.
28 shots on goal against 24. Flyers have the edge. In the Rangers' end, on the power play for the Flyers, the puck is up for grabs, and the Rangers have it. Barber steals. Sends it in deep for Dave Maloney. Bridgman's at Maloney. Runs in. Time remaining in the power play. 27 seconds. Kelly knocks it loose. Nelson trying to clear it down. From the sideboard. Save! Outside the net on the rebound. Thomas is just too much, and it is cleared by the Rangers with 16 seconds in the power play.
And the Rangers now have Maloney and Vadney out on the defense.
8 seconds to go. Here come the Flyers. They're in good form coming in. Kelly in front, comes across. Kelly goes to the corner. Penalty is over. Rangers have their skater back. There's Tkachuk taking the pass from Hickey. Shot on the pads of Ben Wilson. Wilson up to Hoyda. Broken up by Murdoch just on the ice. Mike McEwen coming in deep. Shot off a stick and up off the glass. Time remaining in the game, 6:19. Espo just did keep it in play. Now now back out again. Don Maloney following that pass in. Beaten to it by Moose DuPont. He lost it.
That Don Maloney doesn't stand still very much. He keeps moving.
5:58 to go in the game. Daly hit by Parrish's check. Thomas out of the net. Almost trapped out there. Fires it behind the net. Back to center zone. DuPont's got the puck. Rangers capture. Don Maloney. Shot. Blocked. Rebound to Maloney. Fighting it loose. McLeish is onside. Save! Incredible! 5:27 to go. 2-1 Rangers.
Jim, this is quite some hockey, but I hope we don't have these kind of games every night. I don't think I can take it.
Ben Wilson with it. The Flyers are getting too many chances. Rangers are going to have to step it up someplace along the line. The point. Plant knocked it loose.
Takes the pass from Pierre Pont, and the Rangers empty the bench to come out for Don Duguay. Jim, early in this game, you said that Duguay was due. He certainly put it on. It is 5:03 to go, and the Rangers have now taken the lead of 3-1. A beautiful play by Pierre Pont, who fought for the puck at the blue line and saw Duguay coming down the center. And Duguay, with no mistake, put it by the left side of Davidson. It is 3-1 New York.
Your goal for number 10, Ron Duguay. Assist number 24, Pierre Plant. Time 14 minutes.
It is Duguay from Plant. No other assist. It was a beauty.
Duguay scores for New York. The assist, Pierre Plant.
3-1 to score. 4:58 to go. Rangers.
And for Ron Duguay, that's goal number 24. What a season that young man's having.
Don't go away. Here comes Bobber. Marwa flags him down. Maloney to Duguay. And into center zone. Kachuk. Got Plant on his left. They're just offside going in.
Jim, Fred Shero must have a crystal ball. He set out Eddie Johnson. He set out Pierre Plant. Both of them come back to play an outstanding hockey game. One on a great assist, Pierre Plant. The other on a goal, Eddie Johnson.
Face-off just across the Flyer line. 4 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Rangers leading 3-1 with Flyers up until 55 seconds into the third period. Flyers had a 1-0 lead. Rangers now with 3 unanswered goals. Johnstone, Nilsson on a power play, and Duguay. Fire Knight Washington in the Garden. Marwa sends it in. It's a shot on goal and a save. 4.5 minutes to go. Rangers leading by 2. Pierre Plant forechecking, keeps it in play. Now Barber. No penalty call. Puck is back to center zone. Maloney kicks it ahead. Offside is Duguay with 4:14 on the clock.
Barber thought there should have been a penalty by Myatt. Teams make changes. And this time, Freddie Shero seems that there's the play that Bobba thought there should have been a penalty on. The puck wasn't in his ear either. Maybe there should have been. Fred Shero putting a defensive forward line out there with Johnson, Talafis, and Walla Kachuk.
4 minutes, 13 seconds on the clock as Kelly passes to the red line and hits Bridgman, who lifts it to the line. Dive Parrish and in deep. Thomas out of his net. Plays it off Kelly's pad. Vadnais is there. He makes the turn. Daly has trouble along the sideboard. Now to Bridgman. They got 2 men in front. It comes out and missed. DuPont on the line. To Daly. Daly behind the turn. Now just behind the goal line. Vadnais cannot get it out past Daly. Out in front of the net. Rangers have it. Parrish's pass. Johnstone ahead. Kachuk 1-on-2. Shot Kachuk. 6 saved into the crowd. Time remaining 3-4-0.
Jim, we've been talking about the offensive hockey players in this game, but the guy that was on the interview between the second and third, Carol Vadnais, has had an outstanding hockey game. When the Rangers have needed Carroll, he's been right there. Dave Maloney's been outstanding on defense along with him. 3:40, there you see it on the board to go in this hockey game.
DuPont at the goal line. Knocked away. Bridgman's got the puck. Rangers have got to keep the pressure on now, and Nilsson does. But now Bridgman comes out. Dick checks aside. Free puck. Barris tripped. Is under him. He could not get a good clearing shot. Lawrence in the corner with Vadnais. Bridgman. Barris has him. He tries to put it in front. Free puck. Rangers end. Goes across. Right on Hickey's stick. Hickey with a bad pass. He led his man too far. DuPont gets back, and Hedberg slows him down with a pass out. Time remaining 3:09. There's Bill Nilsson doing a good job of stick checking. McLeish has the puck. Time remaining 3 minutes. Did they call too many men on the ice?
I think so. Jim, I think Esposito jumped over the boards and the linesman caught him.
Too many men on the ice.
So with 2:58 to go in this hockey game, the Rangers get a penalty for having too many on the ice. The penalty was called by linesman Leon Stickle. Esposito had come over the board, and he was certainly out into the play. So Duguay and Kachuk come out to kill off the penalty. A bad time for the Rangers to take a penalty with 2:58 to go, leading 3-1. Don Murdoch is going over to serve the penalty.
Penalty will be served by number 14, Don Murdoch.
It is Maloney and Carroll Vadnais on the defense. Duguay and Kachuk up front. It is Clark, McLeish, and Baba, along with Wilson.
2 minutes, 53 seconds to go in the game. Back behind the goal line. Clark's got the puck. Rangers leading by 2. Clark behind the goal line. They got 2 men out in front of the spot. It's knocked down by Dave Maloney. Clark takes the Maloney check. Leach trying to dig it loose. Time remaining, 1:40 in the power play. Comes back out to Ben Wilson. Right point. Wilson cannot shoot. Now shoots. Score!
So the work being done behind the net by Bobby Clark results in a goal by Ben Wilson, who has had an outstanding game. And it's 3-2 with 2:33 to go in this hockey game. It's a power play goal, the second power play goal in the game for the Philadelphia Flyers. There's Ben Wilson. He makes the fake. He fakes, and Dave Maloney fakes with him. I'm sorry, that wasn't Dave Maloney.
So Wilson scores to make it 3-2. And we have 2 minutes and 33 seconds remaining. The Flyers now looking to tie it up. You don't think the hometown crowd makes a difference? Listen to these people. Clark and McLeish on the assist. The puck is now in the Flyers' end. 2.5 minutes to go. 2:23. Flyers have the puck coming out. Wilson lifts it in. Murdoch back checking. Clark has the puck. Being ridden by Marois. Esto looks ahead. Does not clear. Now he's got a clearing opportunity. He's got Murdoch onside. Murdoch takes the shot. Hobie with the rebound for Don Maloney. Maloney takes the rebound. Out in the slot. Flyers have the puck. 1:59 to go. Leach pulled down. No penalty call. Stopped in front of the save. And back across center zone. No icing will be called. That'll waste a lot of time. 1:47 on the clock.
We will watch Stevenson for you. Undoubtedly, he'll come out of the net for the extra skater.
1 minute and 40 seconds to go in the game. The Rangers leading 3-2 over the Flyers. Here comes Mel Bridgman. Bridgman's pass across the red line. He's got Kelly. And back to center zone by the Rangers. Dave Maloney cleared. Mario Marois cleared it out. Bridgman around behind the net. 1:26 to go in the game. Marois against Kelly. Kelly has the puck loose. Esposito forcing it loose. He's got it. Esposito trip coming out. No penalty call. And cleared by the Rangers. Icing will be called. 1 minute and 10 seconds to go.
Esposito being pulled down from behind. And these Philadelphia Flyers have made it a habit of scoring when they've had the extra man on ice. Stevenson has come out of the net. The Philadelphia net is empty. There's 1 minute and 10 seconds left in this hockey game. That goal by Wilson was assisted by Clark and McLeish. The faceoff will be in the Ranger zone to the right of Wayne Thomas. And you can bet, Jim.
They've taken their 30-second time, Bill. Just received some word on Bernie Perrette. And while it is not critical, it is certainly serious. They have discovered a couple of tears in the eye. And they've had to call up St. Clair as a replacement goaltender. But they will know more, of course, after a night's rest and further examination.
St. Clair had been loaned by the Philadelphia Flyers to the Philadelphia Firebirds, so he hasn't got far to come. Kachuk is out there to take the face-off. Duguay is going out there, so Fred Shero is not taking any chances, James. He is putting two men out there that can take the face-off in case one of them gets thrown out. Anders Hedberg is out there, but now he comes to the bench. So it is Vadnais, Dave Maloney, Hickey, Duguay, and Kachuk.
And a long minute and 10 seconds.
And Hickey comes to the bench, and Anders Hedberg comes out. The Philadelphia Flyers have been in this situation many times this year and have come out of it with the tie.
They play very well. They don't fluster easily as the clock ticks down.
When you got guys like Barber, Clark, and McLeish, you don't get much frustration. And that kid Wilson, you'd think he's been in the league for 10 years.
Of course, they also have an empty net. Possession of the puck is going to be absolutely everything here. Free puck, Rangers end. Clark goes for the puck. Clark shot the puck in front. Missed. The shot was missed. A perfect setup for Leach. Talk about a diagram play that worked except for the final execution. What a pass out. What a shot. And he missed.
Would you say they rehearsed that one?
Wow.
1:03 to go. We're going to show you that again. Wait till you see it. That's Clark and Barber. And there's the play out to McLeish. But Jim, if you notice, Wayne Thomas did not leave that side until the puck was past him.
I'm not sure which defenseman had him either. He had him surrounded pretty good.
Kachuk now will take this face-off.
1:03 to go. Open net. Philadelphia's in. 3-2 the score. Rangers over the Flyers. Extra skater on the ice for the Flyers. The draw to Philadelphia. Scramble for it. It is cleared by the Rangers.
And there's 55 seconds left in this hockey game with the empty net at the Philadelphia end.
Puck is up for grabs. Clark got it. Clark goes in. Shot is blocked by Vadnais. Now he dumps one behind the net. Blake Dunlop takes the hit. 45 seconds to go in the game. And again a face-off in the Rangers' end with 43 seconds on the clock.
And these face-offs separate the men from the boys. And these last three have been in the Ranger end. There's Dave Maloney, the captain. Fred Shero leads the same hockey club out there. It is Hickey now with Kachuk and Duguay. Vadnais and Dave Maloney. And Dave's asking the referee if he can go get another stick. A little delaying tactic by Captain Dave Maloney. He'll take the big advantage of it. Give it to him slowly.
Now the Flyers are going to try to make a substitution here. Daly is coming out on the ice, and Dunlop goes off. So the Flyers took a little rest as well. Daly's job will be to get in front of that net and throw his weight around.
They will try to get the puck to McLeish. McLeish then will lead the shooter, giving it back to Barber.
43 seconds to go. Here comes the critical face-off. Open net at the other end. Free puck. Rangers have it. Dave Maloney. Dave trying to get it up to Duguay. Scramble for it along the boards. It is kept in. Now Duguay. And lost it. Clark. Stolen by Vadnais. Makes the turn. They should clear it here. And do. It might be in.
Pat Hickey. Actually, Jim, Pat Hickey made a mistake. He threw it out of his own little too hard. It carried its way all the way down into the Philadelphia Flyer net, and the Rangers now have a commanding lead of 4-2 with 24 seconds to go in this hockey game. A happy bunch of Rangers come on the ice to congratulate Pat Hickey. There's the replay. That's Carol Vadnais throwing it around the board. Hickey gets it. He lifts it out of the zone. The puck just about made the back of the net. There you see it going in.
Dead on. Good Lord. 4-2 Rangers with 24 seconds on the clock.
And once again, this Ranger team that will not face defeat comes from behind.
They gave it to Maloney. No way. No way. Maloney's going over to say, no, it wasn't me.
It has to be Hickey, and Vadnais should get an assist.
Mark down Hickey. We'll see what happens later on.
The Philadelphia net is still open, James.
17 seconds to go. Yes. Flyers still trying with 14 seconds to go. Galloway's trying to knock it loose. Back to center zone. They are offside. 70 seconds on the clock.
And if the Rangers win this hockey game, it'll put them 7 points ahead of the Philadelphia Flyers.
They've given the goal to Hickey, but have not added an assist, as I think they should.
Vadnais has got to get one. If the Rangers win this game, and it certainly looks like it with 7 seconds to go, it's the 31st win of the year, one more than they had all of last season.
McLeish and Plant are shouldering each other a little bit. 7 seconds on the clock. What a win for the Rangers. Down 1-0 throughout most of the game. Coming out now 4-2. Seemingly a good-sized lead until an extra man on the ice penalty hit them at the 17:02 mark. Ben Wilson sends it in. 3 seconds to go, and the Rangers have it.
That's the 25th goal of the year for Hickey, Jim.
Final score is Rangers 4 and Flyers 2. Back at the Spectrum in just a moment.
Bobby Hull belongs to a very special circle, the Schaefer Circle. Because Bobby Hull knew that being great meant finding that opening and slamming that slap shot home at 118 miles an hour every time. At Schaefer, we brew our beer to taste great every time. Beer after ice-cold beer. That's what makes Schaefer the one beer to have when you're having more than one. Don't you deserve a beer that good?
So come into the Schaefer Circle.
Schaefer Circle of the Game Award goes to Wayne Thomas and the Stars, Thomas, Duguay, and Talifin.
32 shots on goal for the Flyers, 27 for the Rangers. Rangers outshot 16-6 in the final period, but won the game. The final score, once again, the Rangers 4 and the Flyers 2. New York Ranger hockey brought to you by the F&M Schaefer Brewing Company. Come into the Schaefer Circle, you'll find a great beer every time. By Burger King, you can get the best darn burgers. The world-famous Whopper, cheeseburger, hamburger, all 100% pure beef, always plain broiled and juicy at Burger King. And by the people who bring you the light, refreshing taste of Coca-Cola. Hope adds life to the songs you're singing, the music you're playing, and the life you're living. Be sure to be back with us here on Channel 9 Sports Saturday, 8 p.m. Bill Chadwick and I return with all the action for you when the same New York Rangers face the Toronto Maple Leafs. The announcers on the telecast selected by Matt.
Tonight was marked on the hockey calendar with special significance for